start things off with Denial in just a matter of seconds here. We've been talking about how well Kaliber has been playing throughout this series. You know, we did one with him yesterday, I think, where he got off to a slow start, but that has not been the case thus far. Let's kick it off with Clay here. 10 seconds on the clock, and we're going to get started in game number 4. Tweet the stream, mlg.tv. If you are just tuning in, again, it is a 2-1 advantage for Denial. Please tweet Mr. X and I. Let us know who you think is going to take this one. Game has started. Kaliber on your screen.
So we're going to see a pretty much standard setup out of both teams. 2 ARs from both sides. I was going to look through to see if we were going to see any, IMR use or a melee use, but none of that on this map. So we see Clay trying to push that mid-map, but TK coming out hot. 3 straight kills. Theory at the opposing team's base. Maven, I want to go to a Turtle Beach team chat. It looks like TK turning up here in the CTF.
Watch your jump,
Tell me. I got one.
Oh shit, you
Elevator street behind him.
One's pushing him.
I spawned inside. He's standing there too. Elevation copy.
I spawned inside.
At
our elevators, guys, at our elevators.
Cubby was weak.
You still at our elevators? Attach is weak, nice.
Elevator dead.
Kaliber and JCap, last 2.
They're back elevator, they're back crane ladder,
they're back elevators, nice.
They're a little ladder
on their flag,
for
JCap,
Clay.
I think they have 2 bells,
They're top mid-steps, good job.
They're back flag.
They're back flag. They're top mid-steps and on their flag, they're mid-steps.
Alright, they're mid-steps and flag. He's pushing their elevators, guys, at their elevators, front their elevators.
One shot every place, nice.
Another one in their back, mid-stairs. Stay alive. He's stunned. At their cubby, dead. One shot, JCap, elevator street, 1 shot. Another one in their mid-stairs.
They're mid-steps.
There's 2 in mid-stairs.
They're crane ladder.
I spawned inside.
One pushing elevator.
That's Clay.
He's 1 shot in elevator.
Dead. Good job.
Replays in JCap.
They're coming. They're coming. I'm playing them.
Our cubby to mid.
He's in elevator.
There's two in the fight.
I'm holding our. Yeah, better miss dead.
Nice, there's 2 in their fight, maybe 3.
They're cubby.
I'm moving down low.
They're cubbying on their flag. Danny's flanking 2 of them. There's a guy going down low.
All the way top their elevators.
That's Clay.
Did one of them go down low, Danny?
Play absolute, Clay's absolute attach in front of maze. There's 2 maze, watch your back, sharp.
We're trying to pull this, guys.
I got one.
I know,
one's behind me somewhere, guys. One's behind me somewhere.
Yeah, attach
Top mid right here, dead.
Nice.
I got another behind me.
Behind you.
I have elevators.
I got down.
There's 2.
Yeah, there's 2. Just go back and grab back what you want. Nice, Dome.
There was 2.
At our elevators.
Elevator, inside elevator, jumped out.
He's stunned.
Plays it
One
on
there
mid,
top mid. One there top mid.
Yeah, behind those boxes. He's coming.
Our inside. I spawned inside.
Yeah, on a flag, pulling.
I'm pushing.
One's at our maze, guys. 2 at our maze, yeah. 2 our maze.
Oh, I can get this.
Yeah, you just gotta go back.
There's 2 in our maze.
He could pull it on there.
He ran it.
You got me, replace mid. Yeah, replace kind of mid.
Fuck, man. Flag has 1 shot.
Yeah, replay down mid.
Let's go. Come on, 2-1. I spawn elevators.
He didn't push mid.
I'm rapping. You gonna get in?
All right, you saw 2 caps go there for Theory and TK, but excellent job there. They got 4 down. Nice counter cap from Denial to bring this one a bit closer.
Something of note on the scoreboard, when TK was able to get both of their flags, I believe Goon was at 6-1 to start things off. Really has cooled down since then. I know 7-7 now. And on the flip side, Clay, when they got their 1 cap, he started to heat up. On a 5 streak, they were able to put that one in. So you can see how the ARs from both teams really dominating who's going to get those flag caps.
All right, we'll see attach here. He has 1 in front. He's going to drop 2 down right now for Denial. Clay continuing to lock it down. He's been talking about his AR ability so much, but he is going to lose that gunfight there. Under 2 to play in this first half, and here comes an aggressive push. The flagpole going to be out for Theory. He's had a lot of luck so far. He's at 10-5 with 2 caps, but he is going to fall, Matt.
Theory's had an MVP-style performance at this event. He's just been phenomenal in all game modes, really putting up big plays. I mean, double positive right now, 2 flag caps to his name, just playing some of the best overall game we've seen. I know a lot of players able to put up really nice numbers in the KD department, but really lacking in the OBJ. Him and Parasite throughout the entire weekend really putting up good numbers in OBJ and kills across the board.
Hey, his hip fire has been on point in this one. He's lighting people up, got a nice 2-piece, eventually going to fall. Just trying to see if there's anyone in a position to maybe get a pull. Replays is going to drop as soon as he gets really across that halfway point. Who is this back on defense right now? That's going to be Sharp. Sharp has been sitting back here. I know he's only 5-11, but he's been shutting down any forward momentum from Denial for the past couple seconds.
But right off the break, TK was able to get 2 flags playing aggressive, and then they kind of switched their game up midway through. They're playing very passive, and that's what allowed the Denial to get this type of positioning right here. I mean, look at replays. He's going to have the flag. He's going to have 1 gun battle to his left. he wins this, he's kind of home free.
How
but
did
he's
he
got
just
an
get
A.
right through?
He's got an
Oh,
AR in the
my.
middle of the map. Let's see, it's going to be Cap if he can pick up 2 kills right here. Going to be able to keep it alive. Attach, going to be able to get that one out of there, but they've given up so much map positioning. Looney winning a huge battle on that flag, but Clay able to keep it alive. It looks like they're now going to get another Cap, and that's because TK playing so far back in the base, Maven.
Just talk to me about that. What do they do? How did he manage to get the first carrier got so far, just straight up through top middle, and you saw in the minimap he was surrounded.
I mean, Cap was playing over in light. He was able to get the flag pretty much even with Cap. All Cap had to do was jump out, trade that one gunfight, and then they just started relaying the flag. I think Attach was the one who won a gunfight right after.
Yeah, I think the entire team touched the flag
The entire
at some point.
team pretty much touched the flag at some point, I think, minus Clay. But TK started out really hot. Second half of that first half of the game really struggled a little bit, played way too passive. Going into the second half, going to look to see if they can keep the aggressiveness up that they brought in the first half.
Yeah, I think when we're talking about the first half or so of that listening with TK, 2-0 advantage.
They're putting a ton of pressure.
Control, so much pressure coming out of them, and then the second half, Denial turns it up, and we're going to have a 2-2 tie right now. Now, talk to me about favored sides here. Who is looking the best going into side number 2?
I would say Denial. Starting off, they really struggled in that first half, but able to bring it back to a tie game. On this side, I think, if Clay can control mid-map, they're able to spawn trap pretty easily from the spawn that they're on. They should be able to get that one out. And Replace, he has a flag out right now. I want to go to a Turtle Beach team chat with Denial, see if they can close this series out versus Team Kaliber.
I'll try mid-stairs, two.
Two on mid-stairs, two mid-stairs. One more.
One more
Alright,
mid-stairs.
last kid Theory, mid-stairs. Where'd he go?
Top bridge.
Top bridge. Big kill, top bridge.
He's fine,
Yeah, he went from bridge.
Yeah, oh, watch out. Go in the pool. Left side, go in the
He
pool.
went mace.
Theory's in maze.
Got him.
That's him.
In the base, Looney, one shot.
Our maze.
Looney's one shot.
One in the elevators, one
Alright,
shot.
Looney's left
He's
side
in the
elevators,
elevators.
Looney's over there too, one
I got
shot.
him.
Looney in theory.
I'm over 10.
Okay, go. Get to their base, guys.
I'm pulling the flag.
Looney last one.
One back right, they spawn back right. Charge one shot.
He's still on the elevator side. I'm right top middle. I think he went underground.
Go top middle, go.
I stunned him here.
I spawn top middle.
Watch underground jump.
Top of bridge. I'm stunned. Top of bridge. Going down
I
here.
can't see.
I can't do anything.
It's right on you. It's on you. To your left. Grab the flag.
Top bridge.
No, stay chill.
Watch out.
Chill.
Got him. What, behind me.
Back at base. One shot. I'll challenge him.
Go. Stay on the flag.
Get the cap.
Good shit, guys.
Shit,
Now we got
boys.
six. Bane's weak. Went to left side.
I'm mid-stairs, one top of bridge. They're gonna get a pull here. They're gonna get a pull here. Just camp in the corner and hope they come.
I'm on tunnels.
We need one kill huge here.
Top middle.
He's at tunnels. Top their green boxes.
Let's go away. I'm gonna go pull.
I'm one shot here.
Two. What's wrong? Pick him up. He's one shot down low.
There he is. Go.
You return.
I got it.
Go, slay up for
Go,
me.
right back. Try cut.
They're all gonna away.
He's already got me from gap.
I got the flag.
They're not back.
Gap, dude. Maybe underground.
I got the mace.
I got it.
Two other base. Pull him. I'm in. They killed me. Just get that guy. Nice.
No, on their mid-steps. Theory, on mid-steps.
He's one shot. One shot. Mid-steps.
I got Rhea.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go. Kill it.
One more there.
Oh, get that two-piece.
I said.
Watch out.
Dylan,
One more crate. Under crate. Goonjar. Good win, Kai. Hold that time middle. So pull the flag.
Watch out elevators.
Maze.
Tom in. They're
cut.
Great plays out of Attach there, Maven, but you can see it in that team chat with Denial. They just, Clay is such a great player in CTF. Obviously, he's a great player in all game modes, but what he really brings in CTF is the ability, to count players off spawn and be able to keep track of all players. You never get the sense that there's one player sneaking behind enemy lines for TK that Denial does not know about.
That third cap from Denial was so difficult.
Okay,
it took forever to get it in,
The
but
game
finally.
is going crazy at that point, and you listen to just the team chat, and you would never guess it's that frantic. They never panicked.
Yep.
We're
But
just
the
able to put
gameplay
that
was
in.
so
It was so
frantic.
frantic, yeah.
Just great job keeping it calm and collective there, as that should be returned. JCap actually gets the touch, but Clay going to be the only one alive, not in position to grab. He gets one, tries to win another gunfight top middle. Going to lose that one to Sharp. 2 down for either side right now. 3-2 advantage right now for Denial. I'm going to check out the TK side a bit. It is going to be Theory with a pull. He's been the man with all the caps so far. Let's see if he can fire in a third.
He's going to try. Yeah, he's going to try and get that one down Maze, but you see the players on TK starting to get a little bit desperate. You see just pushes one by one. Then you saw Theory pushed all the way up to the flag. Next person we jumped on was Looney. Closest he was Maze as soon as he dropped. He's nowhere in position to make a play. Sharp trying to run in by himself. They need to at least, get together mid-map, try and get some control, and make 2 really good pushes on the flag. In this type of situation, about a minute left, you have enough time to make 2 really good team pushes towards the flag. Going individual, not going to work. You're just going to waste your spawns.
Theory trying to get forward, eyes on him. He can win that gunfight, but he is going to stop there. It's going to allow Clay to get the pull. He'll drop pretty much immediately. The return going to come in. Replays, though, with the grab immediately afterwards. Really just one player to beat. That's the player behind him. His teammate not able to clean that up. The return going to come in from TK. 40 seconds left to go. Can TK do this?
Denal just doing a fantastic job controlling mid-map. You see the players on TK not really getting too much offense, and as they say, they're going to have 3 players from TK assaulting the Denal base. This is it. This is their best chance they're going to have the entire game. It's going to be Theory. He's going to pull this one out towards mid-map. Tatch going to get a big kill in the kill feed. Tatch getting 2 huge kills right there, but now TK, they're still in a good position to make the play happen. It's going to be up to Sharp, but that is it. It looks like Denal going to be able to return this, and they're going to take this series over TK 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, it was a valiant effort. They had 2 there trying to get the pull. If Theory would have got out around that corner and pulled it to that right side, he might have had a chance, but basically as soon as he dashed out, he dropped. Attach was the one with the 2 big defensive kills to shut that down.
So Attach went absolutely huge in that game, and that is because Clay, 29 and 19, not dying. I mean, pretty much you look at just the death column there. He's able to just stay alive mid-map, put pressure on with that assault rifle, which allows Attach to put all that pressure on the TK base, going 33 and 25. Great game from Attach there in the final one.
Yeah, we talked about needing the team effort out of now. You talked about Clay needing to go big. Clay, I mean, the S&D was
he got all of it.
Every game, I mean, he really